Hi everyone, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to the Goodwill bins. This will be my second video at a Goodwill bins. I'm still new to it. I think it's still fairly new in my area. So you may remember my first one. I'll link that somewhere above. But today's video is going to be a collab with Nicole Northgarden. Her channel is Nicole Northgarden Thrifter. I will have it linked down below as well as her video. She is the queen of the bins. I'm sure a lot of you know this already. Oh, here comes Jackson with his toy. Want to say hello? Come here. Come on, Jackie. So we are both going to be bringing you along to our bins and see if we can find anything good. Y'all know I will be hunting for anything vintage, farmhouse, or like vintage cottage is really popular right now, so I like that style a lot too. We also have given ourselves kind of like a challenge item to search for, which will be either something wood or metal, and then we're going to show you how we've used it in our decor here in our house. So let's go ahead and jump into the thrifting footage, and then I will see you guys back here for the haul. So like I just mentioned, this is only my second time visiting a BINS, and I was just as nervous as the first time because it is always, or it seems to always be packed. I'm wondering if there is a time of day or a certain day of the week where it's less busy. I'll have to ask them next time I'm there because it just seems to be chaotic always. I don't know if that's just the area I'm in. I'm in Houston, so I'm not sure if it's just my area or if it's like that everywhere. I did kind of ask that in my last video, but once again, if you go to a BINS in your area and it's this crazy, please let me know down in the comments. I also inserted a clip later on in the video of what it looks like when they roll out a new row and they make everybody stand back, and then just how crazy they go when a new bin rolls out. So be sure to stay tuned for that.
Out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond a bigger scale, the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy.
Garrett and I found this row of bins pushed up against the wall on the side of the store that nobody was near, and they were filled with things as well, so that's really the first area that we went to when we got here, and it had a decent amount of vintage items, not a ton that I was interested in. I will say that this day was a good day for vintage or antique books, so you will see quite a bit of that. We also have tons of bins filled with books. There wasn't much decor to look through this day, whereas the first time that I went there was a lot more. But like I said, these bins pushed against the side of the wall, and the footage starts right now. He was like handing me stuff that he thought I would be interested in, and I just had a lot of fun looking through it, even if it wasn't a ton of stuff that I was going to bring home.
I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon.
Whatever these prints were here, whether they came from like a book or something, I don't know, but I really liked them. I'm into like the black and white illustrations or like sketched looking things. So I set them aside and then got distracted and forgot about them. So that was a little upsetting.
Golden things, gold birds, gold string, gold words, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Hey, do you remember 20-something years ago? Those cold nights in December and the sound of the falling snow. The fireplace warming us, the VHS movie box, your old broke down touring bus, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back, rewind, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt, we didn't have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, all we had was time. Hey, do you remember sneaking it out in the night? Me playing the Fender and you singing, oh, it's alright. Beating hearts full of lust, shiny stars over us, just a dream guiding us, and not a single cloud in the sky. If I could go back in time, I'd pack my bags right now. If I could play back my life, I wouldn't think twice. A pair of jeans and a dusty shirt.
I feel like there's gonna be a few of you asking why I left these behind. I really think that strawberry pie plate is cute, but I don't decorate with red during any time other than Christmas. And when it comes to those plates, I know a lot of people like to collect them. I really only like the fall ones, like the pumpkin ones. So it's just not something that I'm super into. So that is why I left them there.
Every bad thing and every good, I wouldn't change it if I could, 'cause it all led us up to this. Every
If you're like me and you love decorating with old antique photos, like the black and white photos from the 1900s, I always check photo albums or photo books when out thrifting or here at the bins in hopes that I will find some, because I usually find mine at antique stores only. So I'm hoping one of these days I will come across an entire photo album filled with antique photos.
Have a dime. No, you and me were poor as dirt, and all we had was time. When you and me were poor as dirt, and all we had was time.
Was it all just a dream, just all in my head? Floating rivers upstream, the things that you said. Tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winner?
Okay, here's the part where they had just rolled out these two lines of bins here, and everyone just lines up and waits for the employee to yell go, and then you'll see in just a second they start going insane like little raccoons. That's what I called them in my last bins video. Here they go. So me and Garrett, there were other people standing there like shocked and saying to us like, what's going on? And we have no idea why they act like this, but maybe they just really love their home decor. So I skipped over that bin that they were all going crazy at, and there was two bins filled with books, and as you can see there are a ton of antique and vintage books, and I was in literal heaven. So I did come home with a pile, which you will see in my haul coming up shortly.
The problem is for me, I need an eternity. So tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I know that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow. I try my best to move on, letting go. Letting go. Tell me, should I know? Just tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would believe in me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I've known that you'd believe in me? So painfully quiet and slow. Tell me, did you know that you would believe me just like the winter snow? Tell me, should I know? Tell me, should I know that you believe in me? So painfully
Alright, so I'm sure I mentioned in the video that I found a ton of antique and vintage books. So I'm going to start with those because that is the bulk of what I found. Unfortunately, the bins that day, it just wasn't the time to go for like vintage home decor and stuff that I would normally want to find. But I scored on the books, I think. So I'm just going to get those out of the way. I'll try not to spend too much time showing you. I found this black one here and I love the cover. This is called like embossed when it's raised like that. I'm not positive on what you would call that, but definitely has some age to it. Some of these are dated, some aren't. This one says 1895. Here's the inside. So I love that. It actually says safe methods of business. So I've been loving finding black books for my decor lately. And then this one is a little messed up on the cover. As you can see, it's like ripped off right here. But the back says the same thing, so I guess I could just display it backwards if I wanted to, but it will most likely get shown this way or this way. And this one says, I really can't tell what that says, but the front says Independent National Series. So here's the first page on the inside. I love the details or like the illustrations that these antique books have. They're so pretty. And then the copyright date on this one is on the next page. It says 1880. It's really tiny, but it says 1880 right down here. So there's that one. This really thin black one I just got simply because, you know, decor, and I said I'm trying to find black books. Here is the inside. And then this one says 1904 right down here. This really pretty one that's kind of like a gardening book or just about plants and stuff. And then on the inside it has a date of 1903. Okay, in the footage you would have seen me grab this one and it was clearly ripped to shreds, and then I found the cover right next to it. So I couldn't bear to see it just like thrown in the trash. And if you've been here a while, you know that I love music books, music sheets and stuff like that, and I often do DIYs with stuff like this. So I thought if anything, since it is so ruined, that I could repurpose it for some DIYs and stuff using the, you know, music sheets on the inside. And then the info is actually ripped off where it would have said the copyright date, but you can definitely tell that it's older. I actually think I have one that's exactly like it in a dark green color. And then this is what just fell out of it. Kind of, I guess they were using it as a bookmark. If you want to pause that and read. This one is gorgeous. It's this like mustardy yellow color. And the cover is so beautiful. Now, I don't decorate with this color. I may hold on to it till next fall and see if I can use it anywhere. And if not, I'll probably resell this one. I'm keeping all these other ones, but I might try to resell this one because it's not worth a lot of money, but enough that I could resell it if I don't use it. It says Our Home. I love the pages on the inside. It's this really pretty yellow design. And then here is the inside here. It's really falling apart and I don't want to mess it up, but it has that little like tissue paper type thing there. And then the copyright date is 1891. And it says, Our Home, the key to a nobler life. Cute. And it's illustrated. Has some really great pictures in here. I'll try to find one really quick so I can show you. Here's one of the illustrations on the inside. Okay, y'all know I collect vintage Bibles. This one, oh my gosh, is in terrible condition. Like, it really needs to be cleaned. Look how dirty it is. And then I'm actually gonna cut this zipper part off because it doesn't work. It's no longer attached. So I feel like that will help a lot to make it look less gross. Or I could even just rip off the cover and just display it like, you know, tattered looking. I'm not sure if this one has a copyright date. It seems like it got wet and that's where all the damage came from. Oh, it just says manufactured in America, but couldn't leave it behind. Y'all know how I feel about vintage or antique Bibles. Okay, we got 3 more books. I got 10 of them. My total for everything that I'm going to show you was $11 and some change. So I think their books were 4 for $1. This one says Uncle Tom's Cabin. I did look this one up on eBay. And of all the ones that I found, this one was worth the most money. But I'm probably just going to keep it. I don't know yet. I do have quite a bit of books in my collection, so I really don't need all these books. I just have a really hard time leaving them behind and watching them get destroyed. This one has a copyright date of 1892. Here's another Bible. It says the Schofield Reference Bible. I really like this one a lot. Let's see if this one has a copyright date. There's some writing on the inside that says 1951. And the copyright date is 1945. So that will also go in with my Bible collection. Okay, and then the last one I really like a lot. It's kind of similar to this one here as far as like the age and the illustrations. It says The Science of Life. And it has, once again, it's falling apart, a really pretty turquoise paper design in there. I'm gonna have to possibly glue this part back on. Okay, so here's this part here. It's hard to show because it's falling apart, but the copyright date is 1870, right? Yeah, that's the only date I see on here is 1870. So these two I feel like were really great scores because this one also has really cool illustrations in it and stuff, or just pictures. So those are all the books that I got. Like I said, I got 10 of them and they were 4 for $1. Now let's move on to some of the little things that I purchased. They had a ton of these little like chocolate tins. They say made in the USA on the back. So these cost like literally nothing. I'm just gonna put them together on my eBay for like a few dollars and see if they sell or not. But I thought they were really pretty. I don't decorate for Valentine's Day, or I would keep them for myself. This Garrett put in the cart. He looked it up and it was worth a few dollars. I don't really know. It's a 1979 Hawaiian coin, I guess. So we got that as well. And then I got this little piece here. It has its Made in Japan sticker on it right there. And I use stuff like this in my decor all the time, just like dripping out of something or just to add texture. I also got another piece, which I will insert a clip of here because I have it styled on my tiered tray and I don't want to remove it and then have to redo my tiered tray. So I got that one as well. Those are my favorite types of doilies to find, are actually like scrap lace and collars and stuff, because I just think they look more like delicate and dainty in comparison to like those thick doilies. Okay, and then the last two items are wood items, so I guess they could both count as my challenge item, but I finally found one of these wood shoe forms. I've been hoping to find one of these thrifting for a while now because they can be pretty pricey at the antique stores, and especially one of this size, so I didn't want to pay like the $16 to $20, however much it would have been. This one actually has a painting on it that says recipes, so I guess someone used it as a recipe card holder here. I would like to possibly get that off, but I'm not going to worry about it too much because I can always just use it this way. And I'll be sure to insert a clip of how I styled it on the shelf in the bathroom, and I love how it looks. And the bottom actually has a sticker, I guess, where it was originally sold for $9.99 at an antique store. There's even like a metal thing here. Okay, and then the last item I found, I thought I filmed a clip of this, but it was nowhere to be found. Oops, y'all just saw my jammies. I'm only dressed from the waist up. But anyways, I found this giant wood piece. I'm assuming it's some sort of tray because it has this like strip of like hammered copper, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not really a fan of that side, so I will be styling it this way. I think this is going to be perfect for using probably on my dining room table to ground like decor on, or do like a kind of like place setting situation in the center. So that's really why I was excited to find it. But for Christmas, I'm using it on the coffee table because we sit at the coffee table so much. I can't really do like a ton of decor on there, and it's so small. So this is going to be perfect to just have a little candle or wreath or something on, and I was super excited to find that. So like I said, everything I just showed you I paid $11 and some change for. Alright, so that is everything that I found while out thrifting at the Goodwill bins. I would say it was successful for me. You all know I love these antique books, so I was super excited to find all of these, and I can't wait to start decorating with them after the Christmas season passes. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to go down below and watch Nicole's video if you haven't yet. And if you're coming over from Nicole's channel, thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you will decide to stay and subscribe. So I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye!